Urgent. What just happened inside the Buffalo Bills front office that has fans completely stunned? In a shocking development, General Manager Brandon Beane has reportedly announced an unexpected departure, sending waves of confusion and concern throughout Bills Mafia. For years, Beane has been the architect behind Buffalo's rise as a powerhouse in the National Football League, building a roster capable of chasing a Super Bowl. But now, with this sudden announcement, fans are asking the big question, why now? Some believe it could signal massive changes ahead for the franchise. Stay tuned as we break down what this shocking news could mean for the Bills' future. Buffalo Bills fans woke up today to shocking news that has sent waves across the entire NFL community. In an unexpected development that nobody saw coming, reports are emerging that Buffalo Bills General Manager Brandon Beane has just announced a sudden and surprising departure that could change the direction of the franchise. For a team that has been one of the most consistent contenders in the AFC over the last several seasons, this announcement has left fans stunned, confused, and asking one big question: what exactly is going on inside the Bills organization right now? For years, Brandon Beane has been considered one of the most important architects of the modern Buffalo Bills. Since arriving in 2017, he has played a massive role in rebuilding the roster, establishing a winning culture, and turning the franchise into a legitimate Super Bowl contender. When Beane first joined the organization, the team was still searching for stability after nearly 2 decades of struggles and missed playoff opportunities. But alongside head coach Sean McDermott, Beane quickly began reshaping the roster with smart drafting, bold trades, and strategic free agent signings. One of the biggest moves that defined his tenure was the decision to draft quarterback Josh Allen in 2018. At the time, many analysts questioned the pick, but Beane trusted the vision of the coaching staff and the long-term potential of Allen. That decision ultimately changed the trajectory of the entire franchise. Under Beane's leadership, the Bills surrounded Allen with talent. That's why today's news feels so shocking to many fans. According to early reports circulating around the league, Beane informed team leadership of his intention to step away in what is being described as an unexpected departure. The details are still developing, and the exact reasons behind the move remain unclear at this moment. However, the announcement has already sparked massive reactions across social media, with fans and analysts trying to piece together what might have led to such a surprising decision. Inside the fan base, emotions are running high. Some supporters are expressing gratitude for everything Beane helped build in Buffalo, pointing out that the franchise returned to national relevance because of his leadership. Others are worried about what this could mean for the future of the team, especially at a time when the Bills are still chasing their ultimate goal, bringing a Super Bowl championship to the city. If this departure becomes official, it would mark the end of a significant era for the organization. During Beane's time in Buffalo, the team consistently made the playoffs and remained competitive in one of the toughest divisions in football. The roster he built featured a strong mix of star players, emerging young talent, and key veterans who helped establish a winning identity. Around the league, insiders are already discussing what this could mean for the Bills moving forward. Leadership changes at the executive level can have major ripple effects throughout an organization. A new general manager often brings a different philosophy regarding player evaluation, roster construction, and long-term strategy. For a team that has been built so carefully over the past several years, any shift in that philosophy could significantly impact future decisions. Another big question that fans are asking right now involves the relationship between the front office and the coaching staff. Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott have worked closely together since both arrived in Buffalo. Their partnership has been one of the most stable leadership structures in the NFL. If Beane truly steps away, it raises questions about how the organization will move forward and who will step in to maintain the vision that has guided the team for nearly a decade. There is also speculation about whether this move could be connected to larger changes within the organization. Sometimes departures like this happen quietly behind the scenes before being announced publicly. In other cases, executives choose to step away for personal reasons, new opportunities, or shifts in career direction. At this stage, many of those possibilities remain open, and fans are eagerly waiting for official clarification from the team. Across the NFL media landscape, reactions have been pouring in quickly. Analysts are pointing out that Beane has long been respected as one of the league's top roster builders. His ability to manage the salary cap while still keeping the team competitive has been widely praised. Balancing star contracts with depth pieces is one of the most difficult challenges in modern football, yet Buffalo remained competitive year after year under his leadership. Players who joined the team during Beane's tenure have often spoken about the culture he helped create. Many veterans and young players alike have credited the front office with building an environment where competition, accountability, and professionalism are emphasized. That kind of culture doesn't happen overnight, and it's a big reason why the Bills have remained one of the most respected organizations in the league. Fans are also remembering some of the bold decisions that defined Beane's approach. Trading for star wide receiver Stefon Diggs instantly elevated the offense and gave Josh Allen a true number one target. Drafting key defensive players helped maintain a unit that consistently ranked among the league's best. Even when moves carried risk, Beane often showed a willingness to make aggressive decisions if he believed it would improve the team's chances to win. That's why the possibility of his sudden departure feels so dramatic. For many supporters, Beane represented stability and long-term vision. Losing that kind of leadership unexpectedly can create uncertainty about what comes next. Of course, the Bills remain a talented team regardless of front office changes. The core of the roster is still built around elite talent, and the coaching staff remains in place. But the role of a general manager goes far beyond simply signing players. It involves planning years ahead, managing contracts, scouting future stars, and ensuring that the organization continues moving in the right direction. If the reports are accurate, the next step will likely involve the team addressing the situation publicly. Fans will be looking for answers, and the league will be watching closely to see how Buffalo handles such a significant transition. Ownership could decide to promote someone from within the organization or begin searching externally for a new leader to guide the franchise. Another layer to this story is the timing. The NFL calendar never really slows down, and key decisions are constantly approaching. Free agency, trades, and draft preparation are all crucial periods that require strong leadership from the front office. If the Bills truly face a sudden leadership change, it could impact how the team approaches those important moments. Despite the uncertainty, one thing is clear. Brandon Beane's impact on the franchise is undeniable. When he arrived in Buffalo, the team was trying to escape years of mediocrity. Today, the Bills are considered perennial contenders with one of the most exciting quarterbacks in the league and one of the most passionate fan bases in sports. That transformation didn't happen by accident. It was the result of years of planning, calculated risks, and a commitment to building a roster capable of competing at the highest level. As this story continues to develop, fans will be watching closely for official confirmation and more details about what led to this unexpected moment. Was this a personal decision? Is there a larger organizational change coming? Or could there be factors behind the scenes that have not yet been revealed? Right now, the situation remains fluid, and more information could emerge at any moment. But one thing is certain. The possibility of Brandon Beane stepping away has created one of the most surprising storylines surrounding the Buffalo Bills in recent memory. For a fan base that has grown used to stability and strong leadership, this news has opened the door to many questions about the future. And until the organization provides clear answers, speculation will continue to grow. Bills fans everywhere are waiting for the next update, hoping to understand exactly what this means for the team they love. Because when a key architect of a franchise suddenly steps away, it doesn't just change headlines, it can change the entire direction of a team. And right now, the entire NFL world is watching Buffalo very closely.